I'm a shooter, I've been a photographer since I was 10 years old. So that's always going to be a way that I'm going to tell a story. And I love, you know, putting it together, producing it. I've never been a fan of directing, but I feel that in order for me, at least in the beginning, to get my creative process out, or to really match what I'm trying to do on paper to film, I'm going to have to direct. My name is Alexsandra Bowie, and I'm a journalist and a filmmaker. Yeah, I love putting it together. I love producing. I love talking to people. I love doing this. I love interviewing, getting to know people, getting people to open up. I have a knack for that too, on camera. Helping them to forget that they're on camera, and talk about what their deepest desires are, what they want.
And what type of documentaries do you see yourself doing or feel as though that you'll be interested in doing?
Well, we're living in a world right now where everything is in question. But as a black woman and as a mother of black men and a black woman, I feel that it is my responsibility as a documentarian to tell our stories, as black people. And so that's what I'm going to be focusing on. I'm actually going to dedicate an entire documentary series on being black in America, basically. And I'm going to highlight everything that's great about us. And I'm not talking about hiding what's bad and just only focusing on what's good, but just making it clear that everything is great about us. Even everyone from a beach bum to a neuroscientist. I want to cover it all. I want to look, and my main focus, I want to take documentaries to a real next level cinematically. I want to shoot it like it's, a series of it is a series of still photographs, but I want to shoot it that way so that every shot is just immaculate and beautiful, and you're basically hypnotized by the image. But the story behind the image will be about highlighting black Americans and all of our glory and all of our beauty.
Nice. All right, now let's shift. Let's talk about what type of feature films or what type of narrative, whether it's a feature or it's a short, what type of narrative or nonfiction, fiction stories do you want to portray? And would you like to maybe take some of those same documentary stories and turn them into a short form or feature film narrative? So just talk a little bit about that.
Well, I have one project that I'm working on right now. It's a short film, and it's called Oberon Black. And Oberon in the Yoruba language means woman. And it's about a young girl who is coming of age of sorts. And she's doing it in, once again, the present day America, and how she is being challenged by what is happening around her. And she has to establish who she is as a human being, as a woman, and as a black woman in this story. But it's going to be a 30-minute short, and it's going to be a little surprise at the end for everyone who watches it. And as far as her discovery and who she actually is, especially in relationship to the world. And so basically that is what I'm starting with. I'm sure I'll expand on this at some point in my life, and I'll do more stories about all people. But right now, I think it's just my mission in life to cover black people and the black experience. And, I have children, and I know a lot of Gen Zers are struggling right now with their identity and who they are, and people labeling them and saying that they're one thing or, or another, when they should be the ones defining who they are. And they should not be subjected to anybody's judgment or, I mean, who are they? Who are they to tell you who you are? They have no place to have. And so my message will always be, you decide who you are. And as a filmmaker, that is my, I would call it a vocation at this point. A long time ago, a mentor of mine, when I was in college the first time, said to me, he says that you're going to do something really great one day, and you're going to do it as a journalist and as a storyteller. There's something that you're supposed to be doing that's supposed to be really great. And I've been dormant for a long time, and I think now is that time to do something great, and not just for me, but my goal is to uplift and enlighten people, and bring a very, very positive message about who we are as a people.
And cut.
Great.